Because in recent days, there's someone whose life was tragically taken by violence, and as a consequence has left a wife and some children behind. It's a tragic thing that had happened to him. What is also tragic is they're trying to make him a martyr of the faith. Now, he did violently die, but he did not die for the faith. Not the faith I know, and not for the Jesus I know. Somebody ought to help me preach today. It was a violent death, and nobody should die like that, especially in front of their children and their wives. Nobody should die like that in front of anybody. But let's be clear. He wasn't a martyr for the faith. People can say that all they want. And he can call himself a Christian if he wants. But you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears and not by the title it wears. You can call yourself an orange tree all you want, but if all you got is poison berries, you are not what you say you are. We're not supposed to judge, but the Bible does tell us to be fruit inspectors. And listen, I'm still looking for evidence that he was a follower of the sable skin sandals wearing carpenter from Galilee. I don't see no evidence. What I see is what he said he was. And that was, he was a white Christian nationalist. And I put it in quotation marks because I don't know how you could be a white nationalist and a Christian at the same time, just like I don't know how you could be a Klansman and a Christian at the same time. Because a white nationalist is someone who has a vision of America that it is to be a white ethno-state, which does not include you or other marginalized people who are brown, who are gay, y'all not saying nothing here, who are women. In fact, he said some stuff that lets you know that he can't be following the Jesus we know. Now, he got shot, and they're around here talking about be careful about these marauding, he said in a lot of his rhetoric, marauding black youth who are out to hurt white people. And now HBCUs have had to suspend classes because he got shot. And I want to know, wait a minute now, what? We ain't had nothing to do with that. Why you attacking HBCUs? Because last we heard the one who shot you was one of you. I mean, it sounds like the call is coming from in the house. No, you can't spew violent, vitriolic rhetoric and say you speak for Jesus. He had the nerve to call the names of several prominent black women who are brilliant beyond debate. 8 degrees between all of them, Ivy League graduates, and he had the nerve to say about them that they don't have the mental capacity to process information in a way that you would take them seriously, and he dropped out of a community college. Those two things don't go together. You can't go around twisting statistical data so that you could promote tropes, racist tropes about the inherent inferiority and criminality of black people and say that you follow Jesus. And when they give you statistical data that says 1 in 5 women are sexually accosted, your response is that's not true because the women are lying. You can't say we need to bring back public execution, put it on TV, do it publicly quick, and get sponsors like Coca-Cola That's what he said. Don't look at me. I didn't say it. You said that we need to protect the Second Amendment, and the fact that there are mass shootings and people are dying, well, that's just the cost you pay for protecting the Second Amendment. Even though folk have been trying to come up with common sense gun laws, you reject it, and now you are a victim of the thing you supported. You can't say immigrants who are coming here are destroying civilized Western society, that all of these people who are coming from these places with these records and these backgrounds, that they're contaminating Western civilization and our culture, when in fact it was Western civilization that came here and almost wiped out indigenous people, put God's name on it and called it manifest destiny, and then went to the western shores of Africa and kidnapped millions of Africans, enslaved them for 256 years. Y'all not saying nothing in here. Making them work from can't see in the morning, can't see at night, brutalizing them, violating the women, raping them with impunity, so that when emancipation came, when there were 4 million enslaved, freed, 600,000 of them were of mixed race, which means you've been raping them so often. Y'all not saying nothing in here. And then when Reconstruction comes, there's another 100 years of segregation where you were lynching people and there were no consequences. Wait, and when you lynched them, you did it like you said public execution should do it, because you go to church at 11 o'clock and then go lynch somebody at 12 and call everybody together and do it over a meal and have your children taking pictures to the emaciated body. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that people who are coming from other nations are messing up Western civilization. You can't say hateful, vile things like that and then somebody say that you're a martyr for the faith. Not my Jesus.